Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
This is the Wasted Nights Podcast.
Now then,
let's go. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Can't start an episode. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Bo. Happy Friday. Hannah said to me the other day, any chance you can get back, just do the odd one on a, maybe just do one on a Thursday soon? She said, I'm getting pretty sick of my Friday nights. She said, I finish work, want a wine. I just kind of fancy having a drink with my partner. I was like, yeah, do you know what? We've done Fridays a lot.
We have really.
We've not done many Thursdays, have we?
No.
Yeah.
Life's just not been that way.
Well, also, Friday's great.
It's so handy, isn't it?
You feel like a fucking beer. Yeah, you work a lot on Saturdays, but you're in the mood to fucking have a beer still. Yeah. It's different, isn't it?
Different gravy.
But weeknight, Thursday night drinks can taste good sometimes. You're like, oh, a little bit naughty if I had that fifth one.
On a school night.
Yeah.
Being a bit naughty.
And it's always like when you go to the pub on a Thursday night and they taste fucking fantastic.
It was one of the things that I didn't like about darts on a Tuesday. So you go to a pub and have a pint and it just felt wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
you shouldn't be
in a pub at like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night having a pint. Having your first pint at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know? And someone else is driving.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go silly here.
Yeah, it's not. You shouldn't. No one should be. Pubs shouldn't even be open.
No, they shouldn't really.
Monday, Tuesdays.
No.
You know, I go see my dad every other week, don't I? And he works nights, right? So his shifts are all fucked up. And I used to go down. He used to be like, I'm free Mondays. Come and see me Monday. So I go on a Monday, but he used to go to the fucking pub on a Monday. So I had to go sit with all these like 60-year-old drunk friends. They weren't not drunk like we get drunk. They're just
drunkards,
dreary, talking, slurring. And I'm like, every weekend you have a huge session. Guess the last place you want to be on a Monday night is the fucking pub.
Yeah.
I used to get so fed up with it, listening to it fucking go, and then just out of nowhere, I used to do that every week, hating it. Like, I don't want to fucking be at this pub. Like, I want to see my dad, but I don't want to be at this pub.
It's one of the things I didn't like about working away, is you always end up in a pub.
Yeah.
On like a Wednesday night or something.
Yeah.
And there's all these other fuckwits that are around that spend their entire life in the pub.
Yeah.
Hated it.
Yeah. It's...
But what else do you do when you're working away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to sit in my room on my own, but... Like,
you didn't get along with anyone else at work.
Well, I always just thought it just felt fantastic. If you go work away, it's a bit different now, especially like married life, essentially. You know, Hannah's the same when she works away. She's like, I just love going back to that room and just TV. There's no chores. You're not looking. There's nothing to look around at and go, I should do that.
Yeah,
you just sit in that fucking room, maybe have a beer, watch TV. It's fucking bliss, isn't it?
Yeah, for a few hours.
Yeah, and for a day, and then
not for a fucking week.
No, people who work away all the time, not for me.
Depends. Like, wagon driving makes sense. It'd feel like you're going camping every night, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's worse. I prefer to stay in a Premier Inn.
The only thing that you've got the added danger of getting an immigrant in your truck.
Yeah. What are you cooking tonight? Oh, I'm going to cook a steak, and then all of my belongings will stink.
Yeah.
The whole cab will stink.
It's either that or I've got to eat at McDonald's again.
Yeah.
No wonder truckers are fat, is it?
Yeah.
Sat down on their arse all day, and then they've got to eat shit food.
Yeah, I know.
There's never a healthy option at a motorway service station, is there?
No, because what do? You can't make like a salad for the whole week. It'll go shit. You put it in the Pezzy little fridge that you've got in the...
Or you can buy the bloody chemical sluice box that is a salad from a service station.
Salt to fuck.
Yeah,
just to keep
and you're lucky if it's just salt.
Okay, and when you buy them, it's always, I'm going to get myself a salad. All right, what's on it? Caesar's, what's it called?
Caesar salad?
Caesar salad sauce?
I don't know.
Why can't I... Caesar sauce?
No, it's not Caesar sauce, is it? It's Caesar salad. I know that.
Caesar salad because it's got Caesar. I don't fuck.
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
how weird. Fattening, well, not fattening, calorific as fuck.
Yeah.
It completely writes off the fact you're having a salad. You're far better off having a fucking butty that's got a bit of sustenance to it. But yeah, I couldn't do it. If you've got a family at home and stuff, I'd sooner be at home.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing sat in a hotel every fucking week working?
Depends how annoying your family is, doesn't it? You know, if you hate your wife and kids,
Yeah, well,
fuck it, I'm getting a job doing long range distance driving.
there's a bigger issue at hand there, really, that you need to sort.
Well, just ignore the problem and get a long range job.
Like, how old school is that? Like, no, don't get a divorce. Live with it
Yeah.
and just work away.
Just work away as much as you can.
When,
That is a proper northern problem fix, that, isn't it?
yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, the Southerners will be like, God, I'm sick of my boyfriend.
Do you want to go on a drive?
Yeah, when the last company I worked for was a normal, real company that used to be like, yeah, we'll get you a hotel room. But when you work for trade companies, they used to be like, oh, stay in this hotel because it fits 4 men in a room. You go and sleep in single bed. And when I look back now, I'm like, who the fuck was putting me in a room with like 3 men? I actually only shared with 2 other men, so 3 men in a room. When I look back now, like, that's fucking wrong.
Yeah. I always, to be fair, whenever I worked away, we always got a motel. It was like a single room each. And you were still in a
Fucking
shitty
should
single
be.
motel.
It's so fucked up. Like, the only time I ever worked away in England was with one of my best mates, who was Fraz.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool, but at the same time, you don't want to spend that much time with anyone. You
No.
wake up together, go to work together, come home, go for a dinner, because you did get a dinner allowance or whatever, then go to bed together. Like, it's the fucking weirdest...
Gay.
Yeah, yeah. The sex wasn't very gay.
No,
But everything
no, it
else.
never is. A lot of testosterone in that room, isn't there?
I heard on Kill Tony today. Is it gay if I sucked someone's dick if there was a gun to my head? And then he went, what if I was holding the gun?
Yeah, it's gay. You just got to suck it up.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to do it. And if you don't want to be home, that's what wants sorting, really.
Yeah.
You don't fucking go working away. Fuck me.
So I can't wait to get home.
Yeah.
End of the day.
Oh, I'm same. Especially, I mean, you take your dog with you to work, but I can't do that. So I'm like, God, I'm coming home and everything's fantastic. Dog's running up, barking his tits
Well,
out.
usually Faye picks dog up halfway through the day when she finishes.
Yeah, yeah.
By the time I get home, the dog's already forgotten that she spent half the day with me.
Yeah, it's
Right.
awesome. Hello.
Today I got home and Faye was halfway downfield with the dog, taking it for a walk. And as I pulled in, I could see it like sprinting up the field. Like, yes.
Never, ever gets old.
No, it doesn't.
Does it?
No.
We've had Caesar for 7 years, and there's never, ever like, oh, I'm so annoyed he's jumping up and trying to say hello.
No.
Never.
Never bothers
Best
you,
feeling.
does it? Yeah.
Best feeling.
Because they never give you any jip. You know, if Hannah were jumping up like that, you fucking get down.
It's not a problem. She's not that happy to see me.
Yeah. You'll never know.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. We're supposed to have a guest on tonight, eh? Brother-in-law was coming on.
Oh, yeah, let down.
No, he's going. But I do like how that rings with his name. But yeah, he's had to cancel on it. He'll be in a couple of weeks with us. But we've got so much shit. Like, we had Ben on last week.
Yeah.
We've got some shit to cover because we didn't get too deep into the points last week.
No, we didn't.
And we got some
We
shit.
kind of just glossed over the new form of Kamalianism.
Ah, should we get into it?
Why not?
Yeah. Should we start?
There's so much been going on, hasn't there?
Tons. Should we start with America and then move on to the shit show that is England?
Either way.
Like, America's a joke in a sense, but fucking hell, I don't know. After this week, I'm like, England's
Not far behind.
we're the fucking laughing stock at the minute, anyway.
Fully.
Watching videos of Americans like going, "Wow, I'd hate to live in England," and I'm like, "Well, I kind of thought that about you, but
Yeah.
good point."
But there, at least they have guns to make themselves feel safe in the house.
It's so
The problem is when everyone has guns, it means everyone else has guns.
yeah.
You know?
So everything's just raised.
Yeah.
So you've got more reason, you've got more capability of protecting yourself, but then there's also more danger.
Yeah. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. Are handguns? Can you own a handgun legally in England? Like you can a shotgun?
No.
Can you not?
No.
Wow.
No. You used to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It was up until like shooting up in Scotland, on it, at the school.
right.
Like the 80s or something, and they took handguns away.
Because you're allowed a shotgun,
Yeah, you're allowed a shotgun.
and that can fire. Well, are you allowed a nine shooter?
If you've got a firearms license, you can have a 5-shot semi-auto shotgun.
Right. Okay. Maximum.
Yeah.
Because is there something you can? Is there a 9-shooter shotgun, or am I making that up?
Yeah, you can buy the 9-shooter, but you're not allowed to have more than 5 shots in it. And
Right.
usually they blank them off, so that they can only have 5 shots.
Right.
in it.
Okay. Right. So you can have that, but you can't have a handgun. They can fire up to what? 12 bullets? Something like that?
You can get magazines that'll hold 35 if you want. Get
Oh,
a
like
drum
a
mag
big,
that'll hold 100, can't you?
Like off San Andreas. We
Yeah.
could have- That's crazy, that, because I get it.
I did see a bloke in New Zealand that had a 50-round drum mag on a 308 that was a semi-auto.
What's a 308?
It's .308 of an inch
Yeah, but what?
in diameter.
What, a handgun?
Rifle.
Oh, rifle.
Mm.
Right.
It just had a 50-round drum on the bottom of it. It
Oh, God.
was cool. You can literally mow trees down with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's way more expensive than using a chainsaw. But also way more fun, you know?
Oh, yeah.
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 Chainsaws are cool, but guns are more fun.
Like landscapers, like, why fuck about standing near the tree that might fall down and
Yeah,
kill
sit
you?
100 yards away and just sit there and slowly run through your 50 cal ammo at £12 a shot.
Yeah, and charge 50 quid for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to take you like 50 rounds.
It's I wonder what the justification is for not. So you're allowed a shotgun.
Well, it basically boils down to that the government doesn't trust the people, and we're not clever enough to be able to handle firearms and shotguns. I think
Yeah.
they don't trust us.
Yeah.
But we've also had people that do really stupid shit with guns. So
Yeah.
you know,
Handgun.
there's
Handgun.
only so much damage you can do with a 2-shot shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at a certain range and not that far, it ain't gonna necessarily kill you, is it?
No,
Like you
not
could,
fun though.
you could no, but you could. At what range could you take a shotgun to the back?
Oh, I have no idea. Hey, you kill a rabbit at like 50 yards with one, 60, 70 yards.
Yeah, so
maybe
what-
100.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know.
because it splays out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got a chance when you get to 200 yards or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You get a handgun and you could shoot someone a little bit longer.
At 200 yards, yeah, if you got a real good shot.
Yeah. If you're a good shot, yeah.
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 Like, really good at 200 yards. Damn
Yeah.
near impossible.
Is it? I've never shot a handgun. Have you?
No, I've never shot
No,
a
I'd love to.
handgun. Yeah.
I don't know if you could do
We're
that.
going to... I'm going to Krakow next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they do a gun day.
When are you going there?
I don't know, June sometime, I think. Do you want to come?
I hope you've checked your dates, dickhead.
I know, I'm winding you up. I think it's like 8th of June. No,
I could just imagine you fucking doing that. Fucking wedding.
We're going for my birthday.
Why are you going? Who are you going with?
Faye's dad.
Right?
Yeah. He wants to go and do it. He's been this year, and he was showing me all his sick guns that he'd been shooting.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that sounds mint. And then he said, we should do it again next year.
Yeah, fucking right.
So yeah, keen.
Yeah. Be a decent price as well.
It's not overly expensive.
No.
Yeah.
Because we looked at
30
it.
quid a gun
Yeah.
for, I think it's 15 or 20 rounds.
Yeah. Because I know...
Got Desert Cal. Desert Eagle 50
I know.
cal. Yeah.
Like...
Obviously, you got to shoot a hand cannon, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know?
Because overall...
I want to be that girl that gets hit in the face with the recoil.
I would be scared of that because you just fucking see it,
It won't
don't
be
you?
that bad.
I know, but you just see them doing it and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, but they're
fuck.
fucking dumb, aren't they? They stand there with their arms dead relaxing.
It's
oh,
like,
no.
like no one's told them.
Yeah.
But it's that first shot every time. It's like with a shotgun. If you haven't never shot one before and people tell you this will kick and you just tense up and then once you've done it once, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. But it's that first one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Can't wait to shoot an MP5. That'd be sick.
Yeah. because the handgun, yeah, fun.
Yeah.
But after a couple, you're like, okay, I've done it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the Kalashnikov, I don't think you'd get bored of that.
What is that?
AK-47.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, we got to doing it in Vegas and just didn't. It was a lot, and no one was as bothered as I was.
Yeah.
So we didn't do it in the end. Going and just shoot a machine gun. Just could cry.
Yeah.
YouTube is listening to this comment going.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, oh my god.
Downvote.
Yeah. Censorship. Fucking hell.
Well, you're not allowed to have fun anymore, are you?
No,
Because we've got the fun police in this world.
definitely. England's fucking running the
Running the gauntlet.
running point on that.
Yeah. Fucking joke.
Oh,
I certainly wouldn't like to be named like Tom Robinson, isn't it? That'd be shit.
Tommy. So we spoke this morning and you recommended Tommy Robinson, we spoke about him before, he's been back on Jordan Peterson,
Yeah, part 2.
part 2, which is fantastic. And the way they did it was brilliant, wasn't it? Did you listen to the whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah. So he went on last time and they basically let him talk for an hour, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or however long it was. And they didn't ask him, which clearly they must have been slagged off. They didn't ask him the right questions.
Yeah.
Some stuff wanted clearing up, didn't it?
It did.
And it was questions that even me and you talked about on this podcast, such as, well, he's been done for this and he's been done for that. It was real good to hear him answer it,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It just makes you more upset, though, when you hear those
Yeah,
answers.
it does.
You know?
But you're like, assuming he's being honest, which I think he straight up.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be a bit of fudgery around there, you know.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I would if I was him.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I can't imagine that putting yourself in that sort of position where you're so scrutinised. I think that it'd be really hard to lie about such big parts that you're being like scrutinised on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He ain't
It'd be really difficult.
He's
right?
not thick, is he?
No.
So if he tells a lie on Jordan Peterson, they're just going to come out and say, that's not true, he actually did this.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, well, now you don't trust him again. So
Yeah.
what's the point? If he's going to admit, so mortgage fraud, if he's going to admit to it, because no one really gives a flying fuck if you did it.
No.
Really? Fucking mortgage fraud. Guess what? They're charging you the heaven and the fucking earth or whatever the saying is. But fuck them. Try and get a bit.
Especially when there was no actual crime committed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and the bank didn't lose money. No one lose money.
Yeah.
You
Paid
know.
it back.
Taxes were paid.
But they just used it. So just for anyone listening, he basically lent someone money, but they lied about the income of the person
That was applying for...
Yeah. But all debts were paid off. Everything was sound. And then 4 or 5 years later, they come after him because they lied. So they must have gone through it all
Yeah.
and gone, you lied there.
Yeah.
We were going to do you for it, right? Bollocks. Then the other one was the passport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where he held his hand up and went, I went to America with an Irish passport because I needed to get my message out.
Yeah.
and that's it. Did he have his passport taken? He did, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of in the middle of something at that point. I started listening to it.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Well, he flew to America.
Mm.
When he landed there, the British government requested he be sent back. So he got sent back, had his passport taken off him, and he went, fuck that, I'm going, and grabbed another passport, an Irish one, and fucked off.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's wrong. He said, yeah, it's wrong, but I had a mission, and I did it. Yeah, okay. You could say that's not the right
So did
way.
he get in on that Irish passport?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Got
okay.
in, did his speech to, it was some sort of governmental thing. It wasn't like he was just going because he wanted to go Vegas and gamble all weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
He did it for a reason he believed in, he said. And he went, yeah, wrong thing to do, but fucking did it and don't regret it. Right, okay, fair play.
Sound.
Yeah. And then there was this third one, which was the battery. Did you remember this bit?
Oh, yeah, he twatted some fascist dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Nazi sympathiser.
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, I'm going to hit a Nazi.
Well, do you remember, 2 years ago when all these blue-haired woke folk were shouting, punch a Nazi?
Mm.
But now all of a sudden when Tommy Robinson does it, it's not so cool.
Yeah. Because this is the thing, it comes up and you go, well, Tommy Robinson's been done for assault. All right, let's hear about it then.
Yeah.
Which fair play to Jordan Peterson. Go on then, tell us what it was.
Mm.
Nazi sympathisers were turning up at my meetings, so the only way to get rid of them is to punch one because then they know we're not on the right side. So I fucking hit a Nazi sympathiser.
Yeah.
Fair fucking play then. If that's true, again, whatever.
Yeah.
Go on, lad.
Yeah, I mean, no one really has any sympathy for Nazi sympathisers,
No.
do they? You know?
No.
I don't think.
It's very interesting because that was his point.
How much further up on the poll do you think they are than paedophiles and rapists? Like Nazis. Can't be much higher up,
Stood
can
on the
they?
shoulders, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Especially, I mean, I would imagine there are some that aren't on the Jew-hating side. I think they'll just be...
Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I don't know, do the Aryans even hate Jews?
I don't know.
No, neither do I.
No, I don't know.
Never really something that I've had to look up. Although I wouldn't want to type that into my laptop either.
No. They'll be here before the podcast finishes. Yeah, so, fucking hit him then. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam. So if he's doing that, and he made a real interesting point. People call me far right, but I've been trying the whole time since the EDL to get because far right people keep trying to be mates with me, and then they'll say you're a traitor because you're friends with coloured people, and he's like, yes, fuck off, I'm not far right because I'm not racist, and that interested me because that's not even like a spin on a lie. That's a full on I wouldn't ever have thought of that angle.
No.
Of they hate me because I'm friends. So you're not even shirking it. You full on.
It's hard to understand someone actually hating someone for being friends with someone of a different colour. Right?
But
I can
a real
get
far right.
tribalism. You know, of I understand. Like today, someone on site was talking about how there's people moved into our local area from out of town, like from further, and there's a bunch of council houses and what have you.
Yeah.
And that little bit of tribalism, I was like, oh yeah, it does exist, doesn't it?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I can understand if you amplify that and people get to racism, but I really can't wrap my head around how you could hate someone for being friends with another tribe, what have you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I explained that well.
No, but it's obvious, isn't it? Because it's the obvious conversation at the minute is almost no one's fucking racist.
No,
almost
no
no
one cares.
Really.
It's just got too much shit going on to be racist.
Well, and it just doesn't. No one actually feels it.
Yeah, it's also time consuming.
Yeah, it's time consuming.
You know, I ain't got enough fucking time in the day.
Yeah, no one cares about skin colour really. It's only a few, and then but the thing that gets mixed up in it is cultures. So you get English people,
But you get incompatible cultures, don't you?
Yeah,
you know, and that is a thing.
Yeah, when we were travelling,
you know, communists and I was gonna say I don't know communists. I can't see ever getting along with a communist. You know.
Yeah,
Like me myself as a, what would you call us?
Dickhead.
Can't really call us democratic anymore, can you? Not in this fucking country.
No. Yeah, but we can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be.
Yeah, but I can't see myself getting along with a communist.
No.
I'm sure there's a few ideas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but anyone who is a communist, so if we had someone sat down today and they say, I'm a communist and I believe in it, they're believing in an idea, not anything that's ever been proven, because all communist states end up going to shit or they're bad. But they could believe in it and be okay, because they'd be believing a dream, like a glorified idea, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They won't be believing in, I actually love living in
an idyllic paradise.
Yeah. There isn't one. I'm not like, they don't live in it.
No.
They just might believe in it.
Who did I listen to the other day that was talking about it? And they said the reason there's a lot of people believe in communism is because everyone at home is a communist with their family. You know, you believe in equal outcomes for your kids, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you always put your kids and your wife first, and
Yeah. It's easy to believe in communism if you're a peasant.
yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
true.
We all have the same. Yeah, well, that's all right. Let's all have what you've got then. Fucking great.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine. I can see why you might like that. But the millionaire down the road who worked hard as fuck isn't going to agree with you. Will they?
no, they fuck. No.
There's another way. I mean, you could say, like, some of the communist points, everyone should have the same, and then you pick a career that you're interested in. Okay. So you just do what you love. But unfortunately, no one's going to love cleaning toilet. Like, they're not going to choose the toilet cleaning business.
No, they're not.
So then, and they're not going to choose waste collection, probably. Because I'm sure there's some people out there who like the job, but they're not going to choose to grab bin bags. It's just not going to happen.
People might, if the incentive is in capitalism that they get paid a fuckload of money for doing it.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got your own bin wagon company and you start making a good bit of cash out of it.
Yeah.
I love my job.
Yeah.
You know?
But if everyone's on the same wage,
Yeah.
you're not going to pick that job.
No.
Are you? You're not going to be the guy who dives in shit at a waste treatment company.
Not when you could also get paid the same amount to be like a lifeguard at the Olympics or something. You know?
Yeah.
It's not the same, is it? You know?
Yeah. Get the opportunity to rescue man or woman. You don't know.
Pretty good chance that you're never going to be used.
God, you're heavy. You're an heavy woman.
Yeah. Your name Leah. It's a funny feeling vagina. Why is your vagina poking me?
Oh, she had a big clip.
Fucking massive. and shoulders.
But yeah, you're not. You just simply aren't going to pick it because there are people.
No,
have you seen that job where people have to dive into the shit?
No.
Actual. Have you not?
Oh, but they go into the sewage diving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's going to pick it
No.
for the same wage as the person who, I don't know, is walking dogs.
Yeah.
Or what is a nice job? What's a genuinely nice job? Fuck knows.
No such thing.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
Influencer.
Yeah. It's never going to happen, is it?
Speaking of which, AG won't.
I bet that got picked up on AI then.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's just said AG1 without a sponsor? I already need a break.
Anyway, where were we before you had to run off to a little girl's room?
Well, anyway, yeah, communism shit. But I do want to stay on the Tommy thing because there's so much involved with that. So, did you enjoy that podcast?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to feel about it. I do. I want to like him.
Okay. Well, what did you? So that first one, I didn't know. I was like, I don't get it because there's a lot of rumours going around about him. I was very unsure. EDL shit.
Yeah.
All that. This one, I've come away a lot more.
I like his conviction and his beliefs.
Yeah.
You know, he has real conviction.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is rare nowadays.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking right.
But I think in this country we've just been programmed too much to hate Tommy Robinson, anything EDL, you know.
Yeah.
The way that he's been portrayed in the media, I still don't know whether I can trust him. And I don't like that he's using my name. Fucking dick.
Well, no, yeah. Maybe that's why I have a problem with him.
Yeah, that's probably why he's so hated.
He must be a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Because I just hear Tommy Robinson and
Immediately think, fucking knobhead, I want to twat him. I was actually thinking today we should ask him to come on and fucking apologise for using my name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know you got a lot going on, mate, but come on this podcast with 17 subscribers, 2 of which are us.
He doesn't need to know that.
And we'll let you talk about your cause to fucking us. Yeah,
it's a new audience that you're reaching, Tommy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going to really save the world if you come on this one.
Mm.
I'm a bit more sold. I think that was a good podcast.
Yeah,
and they grilled him like they should. Like Jordan Peterson, he knew what needed to be done on that.
Yeah,
and need to ask him the real fucking questions. He answered them from what.
I'm very surprised that Jordan Peterson quite clearly likes him.
That's why that makes me more inclined to fucking trust him.
That's what makes me lean that way as well.
Jordan Peterson's a smart cunt, and he knows he's bringing him on his podcast for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Peterson's integrity will allow him to sell out either. You know, either way, left or right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that podcast ended with him and his wife commending Tommy. And I was like, they wouldn't put the name behind. No one ends. You know, like Rogan does an interview and he doesn't at the end go, for most of them, like, I'm fully backing you or I'm fully on your side. But his wife fully said, like, you're inspiring. And good luck to you. And I was like, it says a lot. He's putting him on it. It says a lot. I'm pretty impressed with him. He was talking about, I've just got it written down. He's talking about coming home.
To be arrested.
Which...
For something that he believes in, though. I think most people do. You know, on the quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's... So he could just stay wherever the fuck he is now. He's got money. He has some money, doesn't he?
He did dodge that question, though.
What's that?
Where are you at?
Yeah, well, you fucking would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You fucking would.
Well, he's in Spain, isn't he?
He did. He made a joke. I'm in Russia. And I'm like, oh, God.
I was hoping it was real for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm with Tate in... where's he at? Romania?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm laughing. I'm like, "Oh, shut your mouth, mate." It was like it just didn't add. It stood out as.
Well, it was just funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was funny. So he's coming home. He's facing. So he said he's facing 2 years.
But sorry to interrupt. You see that Russia have condemned France and the CIA for arresting the bloke who runs Telegram.
Yeah.
On grounds of free speech.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. That's
fucking hilarious.
That's pretty. It's like bad news.
Mm.
I have a whole thing on that.
Pavel.
We'll come back to it.
Okay, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, because it's linked with shit that's been going on with Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
If you've been watching that.
I've watched a bit.
But just wanted to... I spoke to a lad who supported the EDL today.
Yeah.
I know he followed him. And I was like, oh, he's facing 2 years, isn't he? And he said, well, actually, he's just put on his Twitter, it's gone up to 4 years. I'm like, fuck. And he's going to walk back into the country.
Mm.
And what's the hope? Is it within 4 years the country's going to have changed itself and protested itself into better situations and he's going to get free? Or is he going to do all them 4 years? He's got fucking kids and stuff, hasn't he?
Mm.
Fair play to his wife for supporting him. She must do. But coming home does send a message, but it also, I'm like, I don't want you to go to prison, mate, for this shit.
No, but he's willing to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is they will make a martyr out of him if they do that. So I don't think that they will send him to prison.
Do you not?
It'd be fucking silly if they did, wouldn't they?
Because I think it'll only encourage.
Well, it'd just confirm everyone's belief already in the two-tier tier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
When he did that march in London, was it last month?
Yeah, 27th of July.
Yeah, it was 10,000 or was it 100,000 people?
20-odd thousand people.
So every single one of them people, I would say, will be against what happens to him. Let's say 100,000 out of 120.
Didn't he say something like ridiculous, like over 1 million people were watching it live on X?
I didn't hear that bit. Maybe he did, yeah. Yeah.
Insane numbers.
Yeah. And it hardly got put on the fucking news.
No, it didn't at all.
The real footage.
Yeah.
Like I said last time.
He said that they had to have gangs running around, kicking out anyone that were wearing balaclavas.
Fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, to try and get rid of the agent provocateurs.
Yeah. Yeah, if you turned up in all black or you had your face covered, you were going to get kicked out of that peaceful march. And I was like, it makes so much fucking sense. Fair play again.
I'd love to know how true his claim was. If you watch through the instigation of riots, the people that are kicking off are quite often wearing the same shoes.
All right.
This is just a conspiracy theory, but it leans into Alex Jones's theory of agent provocateurs.
What, people being paid to do so? Or
government operatives.
Yeah, yeah. Why? What shoes are they wearing? Or do you not remember?
Fucking no idea. It'll just be black boots, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just a fun conspiracy, but
yeah. Like
interested.
Nike sponsor agent provocateur.
Yeah.
Sketches.
Sketches.
Seeing as they can't make the way.
Surely it'd be Doc Martin or something.
yeah.
Fucking curb stompers.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a real good point with all that. Face coverings you out. Fair.
Yeah.
Fucking fair. But it just made me. I was at work, and if you remember, we had a chat on like the second episode where I said England will not stand up for anything anymore. We're soft.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, he is the minority. But then I was thinking, what if it did get that bad? And I suddenly got a different feeling where I was like,
maybe it is that bad.
Maybe it is that bad, but maybe what would you be willing to do? Because I always thought about it as war. But it's not necessarily war. What if it's a thing like this where it's control? Would I be willing to not fight, nothing like that? What would you be willing to suffer consequences for free speech? Because
depends what your situation is in life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. If you've got like a moderately successful business and a couple of kids, and choices get tough then, don't they?
Yeah.
Charity starts at home.
Charity starts at home, and you leave your fucking wife at home with your kids. It's a fuck up, innit?
Yeah, it is.
4 years.
It takes a brave man.
Time. Yeah.
It takes a really brave man.
Yeah. And also, prison's not exactly go in and chill out. Like,
no, it's not like he's going to get shoved in with the rest of the bloody white lads, is it?
No.
They'll punish him.
Yeah. Because he said in the last time, didn't he? He got battered by...
Well, he got sent to like an Asian predominant prison.
Yeah. It's fucking bad. It just got me thinking about England. I was like, maybe, just from all the videos I've seen, maybe a bit of a sleep. I know it sounds stupid, but maybe a bit of a sleeping giant when it comes to maybe we're not all would be as soft if it comes to something real. So
if it felt like a real infringement, but they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then
I don't know.
All of a sudden you look back and you would never have accepted what they're pushing now 20 years ago.
No. No, I mean, staying in England.
Where's the breaking point?
All the fucking arrests that's been going on with social media and the riots.
Well, they're just trying to scare people into being quiet, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be arrested for speaking about it like this.
So this I've been trying to work this out this week because it is worrying because we say what we want on it.
Yeah.
But it seems like the biggest push is incitement of violence or
rioting.
That seems to be.
So now you're discussing where is your breaking point that you go to fight back.
Yeah, okay.
You bad dog.
I know. I think on Facebook the big one has been like, hey, you should go and do
Right,
this.
okay.
I think this seems to be. We're not doing that, obviously. No. But maybe whatever the fuck we talk about could come under that eventually.
To be fair, neither of us know how to fight for shit anyway.
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
No. I'd real quick turn, so if me and you were in a fight with a gang, like, real quick I'd be stood on the other side. Going, get him here.
Get that prick.
He's got a bad knee, kick him there. My name's Dan, nice to meet you all.
Yeah, no, I've been working on the cover.
It's, you know, they've been doing all them arrests, and I was reading out, they've arrested a couple of like 10 and 11-year-olds, and it just got me thinking about the police, right? Police are normal people, same as us. You're walking into a house, and you go, excuse me, mum and dad.
Yeah, we've come here to arrest your 10-year-old because he's been saying some harsh words on Facebook. How much of a knob do you feel? Do you think? Like, I'd love to interview, like, or ask some questions of those people that are doing those arrests.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you reckon?
No pressure. Like, do they actually agree with what they're having to do?
Yeah.
Or is this ridiculous?
Putting cuffs on a kid for putting up
harsh
a post
words
on Facebook.
Yeah.
So even like, they're not even. So most of them, again, because it's incitement to riot. Not even necessarily harsh in one sense. They're just like, let's go down to this place and do this. So, not even necessarily being cruel to someone, being dickheads.
Yeah,
no one should be
saying dumb shit, but
yeah,
not really anything of any consequence.
Yeah. Imagine walking an 11-year-old out of the house, hands behind the fucking back,
like a dangerous criminal or a fucking wild animal.
I couldn't find one single piece of information on any of them, though. So they'll say what the 22-year-olds have done, they'll say what the 18-year-olds have done, this and that. But they won't. There was never a mention of what the 10s and 11-year-olds were doing.
But they mentioned that they've been arrested.
Been arrested for inciting riots. But
who the fuck is listening to a 10-year-old on the internet? Like, seriously. This just goes to show, again, how little they trust the public. Us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't be trusted to not go rioting after a fucking 10-year-old posts something on Facebook.
I know.
So we're going to arrest a 10-year-old.
It's
like, when you put it in those terms, it's fucking obscene, isn't it?
Ridiculous. But then people are getting like 18 months. 18 fucking months for saying, go down to this place and do this.
Yeah.
That's a serious sentence, isn't it? Even if they only serve
ridiculous.
12.
And then you hear of like fucking rapists getting 4 years.
Mm-hmm. You know them fuckers who attacked the police at the airport?
Still haven't been charged.
Still haven't been charged.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you can't incite, but you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can kick fuck out of a woman. That's okay. We'll sort that out eventually.
It's got nothing to do with the 2-tier system, though.
Yeah. That Tommy was saying, wasn't he? There was people of their religious persuasion down at the police stations protesting to have them released, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the night that happened, and the video of the cop kicking him in the head before the whole video came out, and they let him go.
I think that this is down to the media, though.
Yeah.
You know, controlling information.
Yeah.
There's no reason why that whole video couldn't have come out where...
Within half an hour.
Yeah.
One goes up of the head kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Right, quick. Get the whole fucking thing out.
Yeah.
Quick crisis.
Oh, here's that same bloke that just got kicked in the head, twatting some bird in the face.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Crisis meeting. Get all the bosses in that room. Yeah. Do we release this video? Is there anything? Yeah, no, we're good.
I'm sure they did that, but with a different agenda.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I thought of a real deep spin on it the other day.
We're going to prison in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put the podcast recorder in my prison wallet.
Gross.
I told Hannah about it. I said, have you ever heard of a prison wallet? She went, what the fuck are you on about?
What? She's never heard of a prison
wallet? Never heard of it.
Get out.
I must have done because this is the second time I watched this film, but I watched that film.
Been to prison a couple times.
No. I watched the film War Dogs, and he uses that. He said, "Just put this in your prison wallet." Oh no, I didn't know it was It was Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
I put this in my prison wallet, and I never heard that term, and I was like, "What a fucking term!" I loved it. Hannah didn't find it funny in the slightest. She thought it was ridiculous.
Prison wallet's been around for ages.
I've never heard of it. I thought it was great. That's your ass for anyone listening who doesn't understand.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. The new Deadpool.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes. Yeah.
One of the best. I know it's like two really different subjects, but one of the best films I've seen in a very long time.
Let's go light for a minute. Yeah, fucking fantastic. We went
so fucking good.
Went on Tuesday, didn't we, and watched it?
Deadpool has actually made me a real big Ryan Reynolds fan. If that's his name.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
What? This one or all of them?
All of them, but this one in particular, it was fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I seen spoilers. I seen there's so much going on in that movie that you miss bits. So I seen a post the other day where it's like in every movie or a hero movie, there's always a scene where the fucking hero's like stretched out like that, fucking showing off all. You've got Thor opening the Stargate, and you've got Spider-Man holding 2 train carts, and then you've got Deadpool with a sword up one guy's arse and a sword up another guy's crotch. It's like, and he's fucking back and forth.
Never gets him to like look. They never fuck about with any of that. Do they?
No.
Never, yeah.
It's fucking brilliant.
The one time he let him show his real face, he was a queer from Canada, wasn't he? Friendly Deadpool. Or was it Nice Pool?
Nice Pool, yeah.
Awesome film. Proper good. If you weren't a Marvel fan in the first place, you wouldn't get just as much out of it.
No.
But yeah, that was fucking class. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very impressed with that film.
It was a blur getting to that cinema. Me and Kels hit the weed real hard before. We were both sat in the back of the car and we looked at each other like, you have it, you a bit too fucking high. It was like, yeah.
The old pookie pipe.
He's when you're high though, like when you'd feel like you can hardly talk, and then you'd join in the conversation real quick, say something, then you'd sit back and go, "Fuck, what did I just say?" Or like,
I was really trying to get you and Ben to trip out.
Yeah, I know, what a dick. Saying, "Oh, these seats are uncomfortable, aren't they?" I was like, "You dick!" And then an hour in, I got a bit uncomfortable, and I was like, "Oh, the dickhead." Because then I thought about your comment.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I'm not letting him get to me."
So good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. I think he's cool as fuck. He's
Yeah.
a funny guy, isn't he? Him and
Barely
his
even noticed Wolverine in that film, to be fair.
yeah. He in real life is just the funny con, isn't he?
Yeah.
With his partner. Instead of just being all trying to be posh and Hollywood, they just take the piss out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
I just worry that now I have decided that I like Ryan Reynolds just because of these 2 movies. There's going to be something come out about him being a fucking paedophile or something in Hollywood, because they all are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The best of the best.
Yeah, yeah.
There's 3 Deadpools, by the way.
Is there? Oh yeah, there is. You've got that Kiwi kid.
Yeah.
In one. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
When you went, I just love him because these 2. I'm like, oh, does he hate one?
I forgot about that.
Deadpool 2 wasn't as good anyway. I thought that's what made
It was quite good. I quite liked that film.
Yeah, but it didn't. They didn't nail it like the first one and the third.
No.
It was still good. But,
I hope they don't do another.
It takes some writing to do another and be as good, wouldn't it? Because it's kind of like
everything Marvel, it'd just die off.
Yeah, now maybe they could bring him into a different character's film and just use him. Because they've gone a bit soft with all the films now.
Yeah.
To maybe bring him back into some sort of Spider-Man or something film to
reignite,
man it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. But then they just, you couldn't put him in another film because he comes in and goes like, "Oh, I love anal," or something. It's just not,
he's too much of a screen presence.
yeah, and he's just not going to be allowed to say his words on a Spider-Man film because you need Spider-Man to be able to be watched by 10-year-olds. And you got Deadpool coming in, stab someone in the ass and run off. Yeah, it's not happening, is it?
No.
The whole multiverse thing just kind of ruined it. It was ace, but it's kind of ruined it a bit.
Yeah.
Because you weren't... So Deadpool 3, spoiler alert for if one of your 17 fucking listeners is still listening, wasn't even the same Deadpool you followed in the first film. Was it?
I don't know.
That's how I took it.
It was the same Deadpool.
I didn't think it was.
Oh, is it not?
Because at the start of the film, it goes and looks at a few with all shitty lives, and then it ends up on one that was a car salesman. So the others...
Fuck, I've forgotten half of this.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
Like, I don't think it was the same guy. It
I'll
wasn't.
give Letdown a ring
It wasn't
and see if he
technically.
wants to go and see it again.
He would. He fucking
I'm
loved
sure
it.
he would.
It wasn't the same Deadpool as Deadpool 1. I don't think. Don't think it was supposed to be the same one. Maybe I've read that wrong, but that's how I get it.
I didn't concentrate that hard.
Yeah.
I missed
So then it just kind of writes everything off in a way.
Yeah.
And they get like 100 others turning up, and you're like, well, it was funny in Deadpool, but like when they start bringing all the characters in.
Yeah, what happened to all those Deadpools?
It didn't cover that, did it?
No.
It said, I would imagine basically the TVA went round and sorted them all out. But, yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, cracking film. He's good go at cinema every now and then.
Yeah.
I said to my boss, he's 40. 3 years ago when I started with him, I said I'm going to go watch a film with my mate, and he pulled a face at me. Like, it's pretty gay. And I was like, no, it's not. Obviously, yes, it is. And then I said it to him the other day, and he's like, oh, do you still do that? like you're even older than you were last time. Like, do you still do that? And I'm like, yeah, it is, because he would never do that. A lot of blokes wouldn't. Like, when you get to adulthood, like some of our mates have got two out of 4 of us have got kids. Yeah, I'm going to the cinema with my mates tonight. I'm going to smoke some weed because I'm trying to be 16 again.
Recapture me
Fuck
youth.
it, yeah.
And go and try and finger each other in the cinema.
Yeah. Some lad groups only meet each other at the pub, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's a waste because you should still be doing shit.
Yeah. Whereas sitting in silence in the dark watching a film.
Yeah, but I know. Yeah, it's a good point there. But dog walks with your mates, fucking.
When was the last time you went on a dog walk with your mate?
Well, technically last week with Ben, but that was because we were trying to get our dogs to get along before the podcast, and it did not work. We got fighting.
Mint.
My poor little dog.
Yeah.
It's
It was completely his fault.
What? We'll argue about this offline.
Yeah, right, okay.
It was a good week last week with Ben. If
It
you're
really
listening,
was.
Ben, really enjoyed that. First guest in a
You'll
while.
have turned off by this point.
No.
Prick.
Get some more headphones. We want to get some more friends on and people, I think. With our growing success. Should we have a quick roundup of the podcast success?
No.
No.
There's nothing to report.
No. Nothing's changed.
Nothing has changed.
In fact, last 2 weeks, 0 likes, 0 extra follows, 0 subscribers.
Doing well. Growth is consistent. We've hit a plateau at 17 followers.
Yeah, we don't know how to crack the glass ceiling.
I think once we break through 20, we're off and away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't get that fucking extra. I keep going on about it for the last 10 episodes. We cannot get that 31st fucking Instagram follower.
No.
Come on, team. Someone recruit a fucking. I don't know.
Like and subscribe.
Get on your mum's phone.
Get on your mum's phone. She'd love to listen to this podcast.
Just hide our
Nothing but
posts.
facts and doctors on here.
Yeah.
Doctors and scientists.
Yeah. Politicians these days, it seems.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. We're not criminals.
No, we're not stiffs. What have you brought to the table tonight?
I listened to that. I've forgotten the names. I have to look them up.
All right. Our camera isn't good quality enough to see the vacant look on your face every time I say, what have you brought to the table? But from my angle, I get to look straight into his eyes. And
It's like looking at a sheep.
It's like looking into fucking space.
Yeah.
And he's flicking
Kaylee and Casey Means.
Oh,
They were on
yeah.
the Tucker Carlson podcast.
Yeah.
That was an absolutely fascinating 2.5 hours of my life the other day. Probably actually 45 minutes once you've whittled through all the fucking adverts on the Tucker Carlson podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's got a few.
It really gets you thinking about what you're fucking eating. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that was America, but still a lot of it still rings true with England.
Yeah, of course it does, because if you look at any of the ingredients on the back of packaged food in this country, it's got all the fucking ingredients that they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. One thing. So that podcast. So she was a doctor, wasn't she?
She was a doctor, and she was 9 years into her training.
Yeah.
And
She basically
she basically qualified. I think she was going through what do they call it, like junior doctors and shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Why aren't we looking for the root cause of the problem instead of just treating the problem? Like, why aren't we looking at going after the cause?" And she kept getting turned down by doctors because it's not profitable.
Yeah.
So she started this movement, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and it basically just all boils down to corruption in the US government.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
is what it
Yeah.
boiled
Overall,
down to. Yeah.
money grabbing.
Yeah, money grabbing, fucking succubuses.
She quit her job, didn't she? So
She
she
quit her
trained
job.
9 years, got to a basically professional,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, quit.
I think after 9 years of doing it, you'd fairly well understand what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah. But had the guts to go, fuck this, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it. I'm not going to rinse people for the money. I'm going to do my own thing. And then her brother inspired her brother, who was he a lawyer?
Yeah,
Am I
he
right?
was a lawyer. He was working for, I can't remember whether he said it was Democrats or Republicans in the US. I'll have to double check that. But one of them,
Yeah, I can't remember.
his job was basically going through doing all the donor work and helping lobbyists.
And then he saw what she did and went,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck this, I'm quitting too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're championing for stop medicating people and start feeding them properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was really interesting.
It was fucking really interesting 2.5 hours.
I'm guessing you haven't wrote down like separate notes because it's hard. We were talking
No,
about it before. weren't we?
there is so much going on to it, but it basically the biggest point that I took away from it was just like the insane rot that corruption is to a democracy.
Yeah.
Or any government service.
Yeah. You know, they've no problem in putting shit in our food
No.
if it makes it cheaper.
Yeah.
And
Or it means
poisoning
that
you.
they get to make a bigger profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them medication. Don't tell them about fucking diet.
So
Yeah.
instead of figuring out ways to speed up fresh food deliveries, they've gone down the route of trying to figure out preservatives and all this other shit
Yeah.
so that they can keep the food alive longer,
Yeah.
which is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
So instead of focusing on efficiencies, they just went down the chemical route
Yeah. Fucking.
because it's cheaper.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
And then they pay people off, and then it all links back to the public health. Well, not public health care, but pharmaceutical care.
Yeah.
that are all in the same lobbying groups as these giant. Well, they're all owned by the same companies.
Yeah.
You know, the Fortune 500s are all owned by the same Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah, what did he say? He was saying that when the tobacco companies come under fire for being unhealthy, they moved over and bought a load of food production companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then put the scientists that were working on how to make cigarettes more addictive into how to make food more addictive.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
that is fucking frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But then you also hear that thing that Rogan brought up, which was that they paid scientists in the 70s to prove that salt and fat was more dangerous than sugar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They say, fat's bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, so you need fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sound. I'm healthy as fuck.
You need some fat. I was talking about this podcast with my stepdad the other day, and he said, what's really interesting, he was like, go have a look at crisps. He said, have you got like a multi-pack of crisps in your cupboard? He's like, have a look at ready salted crisps. Now, Walker's, no, there's a few ingredients, but a good quality pack. It's potatoes, salt, and I think that's potatoes and salt. Maybe a bit of oil. Then go to any single flavoured crisp. There's 50 ingredients.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit. Like they're getting all that in. Suddenly it ramps up
Just
from
goes
3 ingredients.
Yeah.
Pringles, he was saying Pringles, and then I looked it up and he's right. Pringles isn't even allowed to be classed as a potato chip.
Really?
Yeah. There's not enough potato in it.
What the fuck is in this
But
stuff?
then when you think about it, when you actually look at a Pringle, it does not
don't
look like a crisp.
Yeah, but it also has the same like texture as like a Dorito or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm sure they'll.
Doritos will be on the same fucking umbrella.
Are Doritos even potatoes anyway?
Probably not.
Tortillas?
They're probably all just.
Tortilla's like wheat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, true. The
Yeah.
corn chips, aren't they?
Yeah, corn. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Pringles. Yeah, it's not even allowed to be called a crisp, potato crisp.
Yeah, it makes sense. Basically, just stay away from all that shitty food.
Yeah. It's tough though, and it's like.
It is, because I loved the Chinese that I had tonight.
Yeah. Well, but this is the thing. Go buy a Chinese. You go buy an Indian. You got rice. All right. You know, some stuff about it. End of the day, it grows out of the ground. Yeah, you can get some pesticides, whatever. Make an Indian. Then you've got a lot of veg. Then you've got meat. Chopped tomatoes, should be. Chopped tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then some spices. And then, there'll be shit in between that. But end of the day, quite nutritious meal. Go to a Chinese, similar story. Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the sugars and deep frying everything. It's not fucking good for you, is it? It's hard to digest.
But when you think of nutrition, like at least there's some nutritious shit within it.
Yeah.
It's like people slag off oven chips. End of the day, fair bit of potato. There's some nutrition in that. You get a salad, you chuck a load of fucking mayo on it.
Yeah, it's a
Super
massively
fattening.
carborific meal, isn't it?
It is within the sauce. It is, and then there's almost no nutrition in a salad. If you can see, like any day, if you can half see through a piece of food, if you can see light through food, guess what? It's not made up of mud.
Yeah.
It's made up of fucking water.
Yeah.
People eat cucumbers going, I'm fucking healthy. Yeah, it's not high in calories, but if you can see through it,
Is it asparagus or some shit like that? It costs more energy to digest than it actually gives you.
Is it asparagus?
Is it asparagus?
I don't know. I'd be
What's that other
surprised because asparagus is pretty like
one? No, asparagus. It's the other celery.
celery.
Yeah, that's it.
If you
It
can
costs
see
more energy
yeah,
to consume it than it gives you.
yeah. There's not if you can see through, if you can see light through your food, it's made
But
up
celery
of water.
tastes fucking disgusting.
You know, I kind of like it.
And cucumber. Cucumber's the same. Cucumber's just fucking foul. Why you would put cucumber on anything is beyond me. It's absolutely disgusting. It's a rotten piece of fucking fruit or veg, whatever it is.
I wouldn't have thought you thought that.
Yeah, surprising, I know.
Some guy at Hannah's work the other day, Hannah turned up and some fruit had gone off that she took, and he went, That's why you shouldn't bother with fruit and veg. He said, guess what? You never get a bad dairy milk bar.
He's not wrong. He isn't wrong, is he?
Never goes off.
It doesn't. I tell you, my new favourite conspiracy coming out of this Tucker Carlson podcast. It's a bit out there. Is the estrogen? I think I told you about it earlier. The estrogen that they're pumping into cows to get them to produce more dairy in the US.
Yeah.
Is leaking into the public profile in America, and they believe that it could be a cause of why we are getting more transgenderism in men in the US. Insane.
Logically,
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's even possible is insane.
Yeah.
Or the fact that it's even a thought is insane.
It makes so much sense. How like they force feed animals to produce more, whatever.
Yeah.
So you force feed a cow who is trying to feed a child.
Mm-hmm.
Force feed it more estrogen. Yeah, grand. That makes sense. It makes its way into the milk. That makes sense. Makes its way into the kid who drinks the milk. Everything makes fucking sense.
Doesn't it?
It's just crazy.
So you've got some fucking 10-year-old kid that's absolutely overloaded with estrogen.
Yeah.
From all this fucking dodgy milk that it's being forced to drink because, you've got to have your calcium.
Yeah. And then you've got
Drinking milk is healthy.
And then you've got the woke parents going, you just express yourself how you want. And he's going, well, fucking hell.
Well, I feel like a cow. But it might be just because I'm a woman. No, it's because of the fucking estrogen that's been pumped into you.
Yeah. You're fucking nonsense.
And by the way, we are doctors and scientists. Just to reiterate, I know that we keep having to make this point on this podcast. That is a fact.
Say what you want, as long as you don't mention the Wuhan flu.
Yeah.
Don't say fuck or bugger.
Please do not say fuck or bugger. Get your mank wine ready.
Oh, yeah, right.
I fucking ain't my brother.
Yeah. So
Fucking running out of cash, mate.
we should have started the podcast with this, actually. It's big news,
really.
isn't it?
Yeah. Massive news.
It's been pretty amazing to watch this week.
The turnaround, what two people can do when they need a bit of cash. Is fucking incredible, isn't it? Now, we sorted our differences out because it turns out we're both broke. Ain't it?
Yeah, if you can't tell everyone. We're talking about the Oasis reunion.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, good on him. Fucking good on him.
Fucking good on him. English
They are
lads,
quality.
They are quality. End of the day, people love them because they were themselves.
Yeah, they were genuine, weren't they?
Yeah.
And it's rare.
Yeah, and you watch two brothers fall out in front of everyone. Or,
Very publicly.
Yeah. And it only anything real. People follow stuff that's real, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were never anything but themselves, were they? Either of them.
And that's why they ended up. Obviously, plus good music, but yeah.
I mean, how many hundreds of thousands of people were watching them live? Was it at fucking Stoke or something?
Nebworth?
Might have been.
I think. Big one?
It's like 120,000. At the time, it was like the biggest crowd.
Yeah, I thought it was 250.
Oh, was it 200?
Could be right. I'm sure it's something crazy.
Can you imagine standing on the fucking stage and watching 250,000 people singing along to a song that you wrote? Word for word.
Yeah, unreal. And the way they turn.
There's no wonder these people get into drugs, because once you get off stage, like, that adrenaline's gone and the high's gone from...
You've got to keep that going. Imagine, you can't just go
calm
home.
down and be like, fucking horrendous, wouldn't it?
Go back to your hotel room and chill out. Put a Family Guy on. It's not happening, is it?
No.
It's like, no. Let's get on the luge.
Get on the luge.
It's the only thing that's going to keep you going, isn't it?
Fucking right.
Did you see... I know they did this in Manchester, and I think they did that. I think it's Nebworth that there was that big. That was the biggest one, or it could have been Glastonbury, whatever it was.
Whatever.
They turn up. I know they did this in Manchester. They turned up in a helicopter above the crowd, hung out the helicopter, let's fucking go, you
Yeah.
know, swearing, whatever. Fly over back of the stage and then just walk onto stage and you like imagine it's one thing to stand on the stage, but imagine hovering over and being able to see the full circumference of the crowd.
Yeah.
Everyone's hands up to you. Like that is godlike, isn't it?
Yeah, you would.
You're
yeah.
in the sky. You're in the sky and people are screaming for you.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
Yeah. So godlike.
Yeah.
And then they fuck off behind the stage, run up onto the stage, and you're there. It's just
Pretty intense.
Crazy.
You can't really get your head around being that fucking famous, can you?
No. I mean, we're not far off, but
No.
still, we've got a.
We're a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, we don't have a helicopter yet,
Yeah.
but when
But all we're shy of is a helicopter.
yeah, we'll turn up on skateboard for now.
Yeah.
But
With me dog pulling me. You're going to be away behind.
yeah, I'm gonna have to put Caesar on skateboard. I'll pull him. It's just been crazy. Everyone I bumped into, everyone at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and get tickets tomorrow. So, well, when
Of course, why wouldn't you try?
yeah, it's going to be too. The music will be good, but fuck me, there'll be something for some
It's
reason.
just the nostalgia, isn't it? You know, of like
no,
just how
it's like
good
you
they were.
know the atmosphere is going to be amazing.
yeah.
You just know it. And
Well, of course, everyone's going to be wearing the same jacket.
oh god, yeah. Have you been
No.
through YouTube and watched some memes or Instagram?
Just the memes and what have you on Insta is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I sent it into the lads group, didn't I? The Oasis starter pack.
Favourite one's just that bloke. He walks into his cupboard and there's his jacket and he grabs it on and chucks it out and he walks out into the front room and his wife and kids are there. He's like, fuck yeah.
Swears at his wife.
Yeah.
And then the one I saw is then he walked up to his dog and just went, fuck off.
Yeah.
We when it come up on the chat, I was giving the lads some shit when I say like, do I have to dress like a complete cunt to get in, and do I have to act like an absolute twat? Will I be turned away? But it's going to be a scene.
It got turned around on you real quick as well.
They whinged about it. Like, if the boys are listening, so I've been given shit for years for all the stuff I choose to do. Yeah.
Because you fucking bite.
Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But hey, give me shit, whatever. Let's go. I turn on them this one time within 1 hour of Oasis getting announced. I'm calling them a tosser and like, well, it's going to all be fun to wear bucket hats, innit, lads? and one of them replies, Ben, chill out, Dan. We're just fans.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. I wear like one AC/DC top and it's like a month's worth of
I've got
chat.
Hard Rock Cafe top on tonight.
I mean, that's not really a fan thing, but I get shit for a month for wearing an AC/DC top. Like, well,
Well, it's been like 3 years.
yeah. Like, fuck off. This is my turn. I'm going to take the piss because you know for a fact every one of them boys, and if you're listening, boys, let's be honest, you've been straight onto Amazon looking for a fucking Stone Island
Stone Island jacket, that's the one I was looking for. They'll be worth a fortune on Facebook Marketplace now, won't they?
Fucking bucket hat. Like, it's just, that's when if we go to watch them, if we can get a ticket, I literally picture standing at the back of a lot of the crowd.
Yeah, and just
and
seeing
be
bucket heads.
the same.
Yeah.
Parker, jeans, Adidas trainers or something along them lines. There'd just be so
Nike
many of the
90s.
same fucking people. The same. It'd be like fancy dress. You'd go into an Oasis fancy dress event.
It will be good, though.
And the glasses.
You know that it'll be good.
Yeah, because you fucking go.
You know, like, they're both very accomplished musicians, aren't they? So it'll just be fucking quality.
It will be good. It will be good. There's a documentary on Netflix. Have you watched it of Oasis?
No.
It's quite interesting.
I think we got rid of it, Netflix.
Oh yeah, you did say you did. Yeah, I mean it might be available on YouTube. It was interesting to see like the background of it. How did the arguments happen? Liam's quite funny. He was it showed him doing his tours. He's taking his two lads around with him, and he's got a few kids coming in. He's like, oh, fucking lads are in bus high as fuck. And he like went in, his two sons are like as high as a kite. And then just, as documentaries do, they catch up with him a bit later and further down tours that they're doing and stuff like that. And then suddenly there's this like 16-year-old girl walking along with him on this walk. And he went, oh, by the way, this is my daughter. She turned up. Didn't know she existed.
Oh, fuck.
It was the way, even on the documentary, he just went, oh, by the way, this is Sarah.
Nice.
Like, oh, you rum cunt.
Well, I mean, if you were in his position, would you not?
Hey, yeah, of course. It just made me laugh. It was like,
It'd almost be impossible to hold down a relationship in that situation.
well,
You're early 20s and you're one of the most famous blokes on the planet.
So, yeah.
You know, even Meatloaf slayed, and he's one of the ugliest fuckers that ever lived.
Well, I said before, what band was I on about? Where they just would line up. I think it was Motley Crue.
Probably Motley Crue.
Yeah. They would go off stage. You go into.
They weren't even that famous compared to.
Oasis weren't that famous in America.
They were in Europe.
Yeah, but
And Australia and New Zealand, they were massive as well.
But they never. I'm not saying they didn't like break America or anything, but they didn't do.
Yeah, they didn't take off to the same extent.
Yeah, they didn't do that many tours in the end. They actually dropped out of a load. And,
Really?
yeah. But any rock star would have had this opportunity. Come off stage, lined up,
Yeah.
pants down,
Just hose everywhere.
crazy. No wonder they all end up losing the way.
Yeah. It'd be hard not to. You'd have to have some conviction, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's why you see like old rock stars. You can see you can almost like life lesson. Go and listen to an old rock star who has lived that life and says, "Yeah, I ended up in rehab. My life fucked. Lost my wife. Do this, and this is now I now live my life healthy. I'm a sober person.
Yeah.
And once I've done my gig, I
Don't
go,
listen to Sting. He's a bit weird.
Yeah, I can imagine. But like Metallica.
Who wants to have sex for like 4 hours at a time? Fucking weird cunt.
I don't know about that.
Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's all about his yoga shit. And
Tantric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
It's not really having sex. You just fucking chock-a-block up her and that's it. You just sit there for like 4 hours. It's fucking. It makes no sense. I had to look into it.
Is that not how you do it?
You just sit there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. It'd be an effort just keeping it up, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. What's the fucking point?
I don't know.
Just to say that you did.
Well, God knows if it's a joke, but it's been on a lot of TV programs. Apparently, it's tantric, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
What was it? American Pie. Finch studied it because he Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then he slept with Stifler's mum again, and it was
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. So, recording this, tickets go on sale tomorrow morning for Oasis. So the world.
I mean, I might try
the
and get
country-
some just so I can make a few £100.
Well, this is the problem. This is another point, isn't it?
Like, if I do get tickets, they'll be fucking resold to you cunts.
Nice one. That's good of you.
You're welcome.
That's good of you. You probably. So I've already spoke to 4 people this week who reckon they're willing to spend £500 on a ticket.
Yeah.
So you buy 4 tickets.
£100
you
each.
make £1,500,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild. This is the problem though. So it's 70,000 people per day in Manchester. There's 4 days. Mm-hmm. They did the ballots, so people got them early.
Yeah.
So let's say maybe 10% of tickets have gone today.
No idea.
So let's say down to 63,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got everybody logging on tomorrow. They're going to buy 4 tickets because they're going to think, fuck it, I'll resell them because you get to the front of the queue if they've got the money.
Yeah.
Let's say 50% of them buy 4 tickets. You're down to you've got fucking so little actual chance to buy a ticket tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's unreal. 63,000 straight away, if that's 10%, if it was a ballot. Just, it's so difficult. And unfortunately, instead of everyone going, I'm going to buy the tickets I need 2, I'm going to buy them. No.
Yeah, they won't.
No,
yeah.
they won't. And you're just going to stiff everyone over.
I'm going to try and get amongst it.
Yeah, well, you won't.
Now that you put me onto it.
You won't.
What time do they go on sale?
It's just, it's a shame, isn't it? Like, but I've also had the thought, I'll buy 4.
Yeah.
If I get through, I'll get 4.
Yeah, fucking right.
And unfortunately,
well, you know 3 other people that'll be willing to spend fucking 500 quid.
But you don't even have to be a cunt like and say I'm going to sell them for 500. You could sell them for 300 a piece and get your tickets for free. And then someone else goes, they're pretty well priced tickets because I'm willing to pay 500. I'll spend 3.
Yeah.
Cunt's
wrong,
trick.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is wrong.
Yeah,
it is wrong.
Anyway, we'll crack on with that tomorrow.
Oh no, yeah. Jesus Christ. Crazy. Just country. It's. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this. Taylor Swift. Not every lad on site. Obviously, it's a different demographic. Not every lad on site's talking about it. Yeah, a lot of kids might be talking about it. But just so many adults in England, like, fuck yeah, I'm going.
Well, it's a generation, isn't it?
Generation.
You know?
So, like a bit of a culture thing as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Culture generation. Just pretty crazy. All over the radio, you know. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
And also a bit of like a positive that the country...
Would you be as keen to go and see someone like Arctic Monkeys?
In what's... Well, no, because it's not as momentous, is it?
No, it's not, I suppose.
But I would enjoy both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I'm not a huge fan.
I wouldn't put 500 quid on them, though.
No. No, me and Hannah already set a limit of we're just happy. We'll buy a ticket for the price it's being sold at.
Yeah, and if you don't get it, yeah.
There's far many other bands that I would pay more to see.
Yeah.
But when I say far many,
Tool.
a few, no.
Freddie Mercury, that'd be a good one.
Fuck yeah.
Roy Orbison, yeah.
I feel like fucking I'm going to see Freddie Mercury. He didn't really move a lot. Queen though, I went to watch Queen. That was fucking amazing. Metallica for me.
Yeah.
Or AC/DC.
Yeah, Acadax.
Would be fantastic. Yeah. Just don't even care if they're your favourite
geriatric
band.
As fuck.
Yeah, but have you seen the way Angus Young still moves? Fucking amazing. He doesn't matter.
I'm so into that.
Yeah. Who would you most, if you could pick any band?
Oh, Metallica all day.
Would you?
Yeah. Hopefully they play the good songs
surprised.
as well.
I'm surprised at that after we went to a Metallica gig.
Yeah, if Metallica played the right set list, they'd be pretty good.
Oh, I've said it before, but I'm going to tell it again. Me and Tom went to watch a Metallica tribute. He come in the mind that he wanted one song. They played,
well, I wanted like 5 songs, like the Spotify top 5 songs.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
They played all of them.
They did not play fucking one of them.
They played all of it.
They played Enter Sandman and that was it.
No, they played Master of Puppets and Sandman,
no,
For Whom the Bell Tolls. They did?
No, they didn't.
I was there. I was dancing to it.
No, you weren't.
Guess where you were?
I was chatting let down up.
Yeah, you were other side at bar, chatting way more than you normally do. Oh, play! I wish they'd play some of the hits. They played them all.
Well, they didn't know, did they?
They didn't play the one song you wanted.
Do you know what the worst thing is? They played them that fucking loud. You couldn't figure out what song was what anyway.
Oh right, okay. Maybe that was your problem then, was it?
Yeah, maybe.
Fucking hell, I couldn't believe it. Walking out, they didn't play any of the hits. They just played the whole fucking hit.
No,
list.
they fucking didn't. They played most of the B-side of every album.
No, oh my god, it makes my blood boil. You even saying it because I was literally stood there dancing to all of the hits.
You can't dance to Metallica.
Of course you can. Of course you can fucking dance to them. I would love to see the real Metallica.
Yeah.
Have you watched the gigs?
The Chili's as well. I'd love to go and see the Chili's.
Oh yeah.
But I'd want to go and see them when they're on heroin, not when they're sober.
Yeah, the boring cunts.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd want them to reignite that smack habit, wouldn't you? before you go and book
They
tickets.
should all do it. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
go see Adele on crack.
Was Adele ever on crack? I don't think
No,
you get
but
that
get her
fat
on it.
when you're on crack. You know?
Maybe now she's pretty thin. She's like, have you
Yeah,
seen?
maybe she is a crack addict now.
Have you seen the change?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's amazing. She's a
And
beast.
people hate her for it,
Oh, I
which
know.
is insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who's the people? Fat chicks.
Yeah, fat chicks, yeah. Because before she was one of them.
Yeah. You don't represent us anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we could all do that, but
Yeah,
fuck you,
yeah.
because you did.
Yeah, you don't have liver disease anymore.
Like, they could never have been Adele because they couldn't sing like her.
No.
But, you know, she was fat, so
Yeah.
she was one of them.
Yeah, you should have diabetes too. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I don't think I'd be very surprised if anyone we know. Well, not anyone we know, but so there's going to be a few of our friends applying. I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not hopeful.
No, we might. We might get a few tickets.
There's a lot of negative.
Kelso will get 5 and then charge everyone 300 quid each.
Yeah,
I've got them all, lads.
got them all. You'd be like, wow, you could only buy 4. How'd you get 5?
Yeah, because they're not real.
Oh,
Can you only buy 4?
You can only buy 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stops the
people
scalpers
being
a bit,
cunt.
though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it stops people being a cunt. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be very surprised if all our mates get one. Oh, keeping you up.
Yeah,
Do you need to start?
I think probably, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm beginning to yawn.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Don't know, because I've been really enjoying this one.
Oh well. Yeah. Clearly not.
No, not enough, no.
What have we got coming up next week? Oh well. So.
New guest?
Have you confirmed that?
No.
Right. Okay. Because you did say you would. You remember when we last spoke? But
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he will.
Right. Okay.
All right, 75%.
Right. Okay. So next week, I'm not going to promise you anything, anybody, because Tom's sorting it. Tom's sorting first guest, actually.
Yeah.
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 So we probably won't even end up recording an episode next
No.
week. So we're going away on the stag do that we were talking about. So we do have to get an episode in because otherwise we won't release one.
Well, we'll have this one.
Yeah, but then we go away.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
we'd have to do something. I think we have to do someone next Tuesday.
We could do
No
one
matter
on
what.
the Monday when we get back.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. What, after we get off the plane?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be rough, wouldn't
That
it?
could be our shittest yet.
I think we should do it just for fun.
Oh, that makes me feel
Get
sick.
back down to
I am
fucking
not.
5 subscribers.
I'm not, because I'm probably going to end up sharing a bedroom with you. I'm not going to want to talk for 2 hours straight with you.
No,
After three
there
nights.
would just be nothing but complaints from you, would there?
No, I'm going to be a misery.
Yeah, I can fucking see it now. I might avoid you for a week, actually.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. It's a good job the wedding is not that weekend after.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks, but so when this comes
Well,
out...
Johnny's body might not be in fit shape for it within a week.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Yeah.
If that group chat's anything to go by.
You'll be limping.
This comes out after we've left Sierra Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, well, you're going to get bummed.
You are probably going to get
You won't
bummed.
listen because we'll be away.
There's a good chance of a bumming.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to know what a prison wallet is real quick, mate.
Yeah, open for business.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, can't wait. We're gonna have some fun. We'll have to do another recording beforehand.
Yeah,
Next
if
Tuesday, no
we
matter
don't
what.
get old Ben in.
Yes, another Ben. Fuck me. We could do with someone who
Fucking different
we could
characters,
do with
couldn't
someone who wasn't called
Yeah.
Ben.
Right, I think that maybe we just make that about our podcast. Just only interview people named Ben.
Interview with Ben's. Jesus Christ! I never thought of that.
Yeah.
And then, then when we get this fourth mic we keep talking about, we're on about having Ben's missus. We'll go,
Yeah.
fuck me, we're not. No wonder we've only got 17. All right, well, let's call it then if you're struggling.
Yeah, sound.
All right.
Call it a night.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. See you
Thanks,
next
guys.
week. Okay, bye.